Hey guys, what's up?
What's good, son?
How are you? Good?
I'm good. How y'all doing?
How was your week?
It was good.
It's chaotic, bro.
What was so chaotic about it?
Chaotic. Chaotic.
What's up?
It's chaotic. I don't know. We had a bunch of shows, work, everything, man. It was crazy.
Yeah, you did Caroline's. That was dope.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. We did Caroline's. Not you. We did Caroline's, son.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that was a fun show, right?
Mm-hmm. That was a really fun show.
That was crazy, too, because we found out the news that Caroline's was closing.
That day.
And then so like we were the show that I feel like we shut Caroline's down.
Shout out to Caroline's that's been in existence for 40 years.
Crazy institution.
That's crazy, right?
Crazy. After 40 years, it's done. They ain't done though. They coming back.
Of course they coming back.
They're just coming back in a different location probably.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell them the good news? Or do I need to tell them the good news?
Y'all opening Caroline's? Reopening Caroline's?
I am buying Caroline's.
Yeah.
It's going to be called Onika's.
Carolina out. Onika in. Okay.
So
we
how was
pulled our
your
money
week?
together.
No, do I need to tell them or do you need to tell them the good news?
What good news?
That what you're doing for New Year's.
Okay, do it.
Okay.
Like, stop with the suspense. Just tell the guy.
Well, she's going to be on the bit for Caroline's on New Year's. I thought that's something you want to...
Yeah, that's dope. So if you guys haven't gotten your tickets for the final show, please get your tickets for the final show because I'm going to be there unless they change their mind. Because
you know like, that ain't money in my pocket, so we ain't promoting this show.
Oh, okay. That's why. I was like, why are we going to be shouldn't promote it?
I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
my fault. I didn't know that.
No, that is the final show at Caroline, so that's actually dope.
That's a historic moment in that location. That's gonna be dope. That's that's dope for comedy, right? It's like it's the end of
to
an
say
era.
that you were on the last show of like
no, not me. I just mean for comedy, like that's the end of an era. That's crazy. How long they've been in existence, how long they've been doing this. 40-something years is a long time.
40 years is a long ass time.
Comedy, right?
I didn't realize that that was their third location too.
I didn't realize that either. Tell
me
me about it.
Yeah, 2 different locations before. Not for long, but
Well, they were all on Broadway or what?
No, they were I want to say they were downtown. They were downtown, and then I don't know.
By
She
the
was
cellar?
Yeah, and she was the first one to bring that shit to Midtown in Times Square specifically. Back when it was a shithole, like Times Square was a shithole. I don't know if a lot of people remember that. Times Square was trash. Not that it's that much better today, but like, but it was.
No, it's way better today. It's like Vegas now. Let me just turn this phone.
And so she was one of the first people to come in and have like a successful production there and be able to like bring comedy to an area that never really had it and make it successful. So it's interesting, man, because like they do docs now, right? They do docs on the Comedy Store and people like that. She's probably one of them people. It's the few people.
They should do a doc on her. They should definitely do a documentary on her. I read an article recently that Jay-Z is buying one of the buildings, 1515 Broadway in Times Square. And I think he's gonna like do a casino there.
Oh,
casino in Times Square?
Oh, because they made gambling. That's right. Damn, that's such a great fucking idea.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wait, is gambling legal now or something here?
Yeah.
Like Drake said, more money, more problems, but bring on them problems.
Bring on the problems. It's true. Everybody. I hate when people say, "Oh, I don't care about money." It takes money to eat.
Yeah,
like you have to buy. I purchased a can of sweet peas today. It was $2.49 for a can of sweet peas for my dog. I was making dog food, and I had to.
Damn, you get a top tier diet, son.
You have to feed the dogs.
Eat better than me, dude.
You can't really feed them dog food though, because dog food is not all that good. So I remember my cat died of diabetes, and the vet said because I was feeding her like kibbles or something like that.
And like Meow Mix.
And Meow Mix, and it was like giving her McDonald's every day.
Really?
I had no idea.
Oh, shit.
I had no idea.
They've been trying to kill us all, pets and people.
And pets and people from the jump.
That's
so
crazy.
You got to feed yourself, you know.
We're going to kill ourselves some more with this fucking shit right here. What we got?
What we got here, Nia?
So my aunt, me and her, we love to make drinks together. So she decided to send me this. So these are like espresso martinis, but in a can. It's so cute.
It's cute.
And all you have to do is just like pour it over ice, and it's fire. I had one before, and when I tell you I was up.
You was
it was
up
good.
and then up.
It was up. I was up and I was good. You know what I thought would be really nice with this? And I was like, dang, that's what I'm going to order more. You know, like how Cardi B has like the whip shots?
Yeah.
That probably would be nice, like a touch on top of it.
Oh, like some whipped cream?
Yeah. It's like it's good.
What's Keisha's drink company name? What's her Instagram?
It's Drinking with Michelle, DRI drinking. Michelle, MICHELLE. The hell is wrong with me?
I don't know.
Oh no, because it took me a minute.
You okay?
To be like, what? I sometimes we have to be like visual.
It's
Michelle, like Michelle Obama.
Yeah, Michelle, like
look,
Michelle Obama.
Why you did all that? He's already look. He's already poured.
You know your boy can't stop with the alcohol.
Let's see what's
can't
happening.
Stop, won't stop.
I'm gonna try to hear that crisp. That.
Let me see.
This looks
I'll be the first one to
So
take
you
it.
pour it over ice.
Oh wow, that's got a little kick to it, but that's good.
I smell the coffee.
It does not have no kick to it. It tastes like coffee.
No, I'm saying the coffee.
I smell.
But it's like
45 proof, son.
It's 45 proof in this little
I think
can.
you're gonna be fucked up.
I mean, laid out like that. Oh, as usual.
Strung out.
Every time I say I'm not going to drink, and me and Jesus, we've been talking about drinking for a while. He keeps saying stop drinking every morning, and then something happens. Somebody gives me a free drink, and then I drink.
Jesus.
What do you think? Let me try it.
You gonna go talk to Jesus tomorrow? You go to church every Sunday?
No.
I used to, but after the pandemic, I had a little.
Lost Jesus?
No, I didn't lose him. He's in my heart. Are you kidding me? I wasn't going because they were online, of course, and they were home.
Right.
And then the Black Lives Matter movement came, and I just felt like the church needed to do more work in it. And it was the queer community, and I just thought that the church should have had a bigger role in it. And I was like, well, I'm gonna just send my money to Black Lives Matter movement. And then when I found out they was doing some bullshit with their money,
that's what I was just about
so
to
now
say.
I'm just
the church is making smart investments.
So now I'm just put my money in myself, and I'm gonna do that. That's how I'm doing it.
How much money did they funnel into that thing and like they were using for crazy shit?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
'Cause they came out with that documentary. I didn't see it though.
Yeah, they said that they were like, but
$200 million or something crazy, right?
couple hundred. And that's so much. I hate when that happens because then it's like it taints the movement.
Mm-hmm.
But the same thing happens for
It happens for everything.
For Salvation Army, Red Cross. If you look up Red Cross, the same thing. They use all that money for stuff that don't even and feed a hungry child and
I mean,
the dogs. What you know? Like I have not seen a stray dog in forever. Like and you got Sally Richardson on there talking about like come on, girl.
You remember when they would put they put the motherfuckers on TV and they had that sad Alanis Morissette. Yes.
That was hell. That's funny.
Those are wild ass commercials. They really try to hit you in the heart with that shit, son.
I remember seeing one when they had like white children. They were like, "Why y'all laughing, white guys?"
Because that's a stretch.
No, it was not. They had white children in West Virginia. They was like, "You need to feed these white children in West Virginia." I was like, "Nah, I'm good." Like that. I'm good. I'm not going down 95 and feeding no
I got
white
a funny
children.
story.
And I'm not feeding no white children in West Virginia. I'm just not doing that. Like those.
But I have a funny story. Do you give yite homeless people money?
Yite? I don't know what yite is.
What is yite?
YT. I'm putting you guys on.
Yeah.
If someone says
this
yite,
is a Generation
it's like
Z
white
thing.
people, but it's like
yite. Why you can't say white?
Because, it makes you feel uncomfortable. So you say white people, someone's looking like, what are you saying?
Yeah.
So you say yite. So it's like a underground way to say
yite.
white. Okay.
Even if on TikTok you see how people, if it says YT, that's what that means.
And
like
they say
white.
BW, right, for black woman, because I think that the algorithm. No, they do, because I feel like the algorithm. If you say certain words, they'll suppress your video. So now because they don't say kill yourself either. They say unalive.
Mm-hmm. Unalive.
It's so weird that the algorithm.
So PC and dumb.
So do I give white people money?
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't even know what this shit is going to half the time.
You
so
know
you probably
what?
are secretly.
I give white people money because white homeless people money because oftentimes they have like a cool sign. Some they be like I just want to buy some weed with it and try to fuck a couple bitches. Yeah. You be like okay I want to do the same thing.
Yeah. We in the same space right now.
Turn up, son. Turn up. So yeah.
I think I saw like something, I don't know where it's from, but I remember it was saying like people. We always judge homeless people like, oh, what are you doing with the money that I give you? But it's like, mind your business. You gave them the money. Like, do you do the same thing when you give money to like, you don't know, your friends?
Yeah, so it's like the IRS. We're like, hey, where this shit is unaccounted for? What's going on?
It's true.
Need to know where this money is going.
I don't know. I just feel like if you're on the street and you're cold, that's what I got mistracked. So basically, they were saying like, it's really hard to be homeless in New York City because it'd be so
it's cold as fuck,
right.
And it's like windy, and even like if you stay by the pier, it's extremely more freezing. So it's like drugs make you stay warm.
Do it? What kind?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
what kind of drugs?
Like,
we learned so much today because you said that. I was like, yeah,
drugs
kind of like being on drugs. It kind of like helps you escape from being outside.
It helps you escape reality.
I thought you were going to tell me some kind of chemistry stuff. I thought you were going to use your bio degree. I was like, it makes you warm. Which kind? No.
Yeah, she's going to go on a tangent and like actually explain it.
I thought that's what she was going to do. I was like, wait a minute, what's about to happen? Okay, no.
Yeah, no. I don't know about all of that, but I just remember the person saying like, sometimes drugs, it makes you feel like you're escaping being so cold and alone.
Yeah, it does make you feel like you're escaping your own fucking mind because half the motherfuckers is crazy.
Yeah.
I remember when I first moved here.
I thought you were gonna say first did drugs.
No, well, I've done that. We can go down that road.
Okay, but when you first moved here.
Now, when I first moved here, because I'm from the Midwest, so you don't see a lot of homeless people because it's too cold out there too. But I would see homeless people. I was giving money all the time. And then I started seeing the same motherfuckers over and over.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is... I'm not saying it's a choice, but I'm like, he ain't really trying
No, it's a scam sometimes.
Yeah, it's a scam
I remember
sometimes.
Carol.
Because
I remember Carol on a 3 train. I'm from New York, right? So I remember Carol on a 3 train. She would get on there. It was a white lady, right? And she was like, I need to take care of my 3 children. And I have a 2-year-old, a 4-year-old.
I remember that lady. I remember that lady.
And then like 10 years later, I'm like, them kids are grown, bitch.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
enough is enough. Where the kids? Like, you know how much money I gave that lady? She's still up there.
Or like the motherfuckers who are like, I need $20 to get back to Philadelphia, and then like a year later, like I still need $20. I'm like, what'd you do with the other fucking $19 that I gave you?
You know what I don't like when I see homeless people when they have their pets with them. I'm like, what
you
the dog
to give
do?
It away.
I'm like, what the dog do? Like, why the dog got to be homeless too?
Nah, but that's smart though. That's they tapping into your psyche, bro.
Right, but
if you saw
why
Muggsy
the dog got to
there,
be sitting up there?
Yeah,
Muggsy wouldn't be out there. Muggsy be like,
Muggsy ain't for these streets.
Like, I see you, Trick.
Exactly.
I see you. I'm good.
Muggsy currently laying down. He's chilling. He's not about to
he
be
waiting until
outside.
we start talking about pronouns again. That motherfucker coming out. He got shit to say.
Or when I see homeless couples together, I always say to myself, ain't no way in the world a man gonna talk me into being outside in the street. Like, I got a vagina.
Yeah.
Ain't no way in the world I'm gonna be homeless with a vagina. There's something I can do. You sound crazy, and they just be laying there with like a comforter. You and him, and I want to make eye contact.
The love
with
was
her.
never that serious.
I want to say, girl, run. Like, you can run.
You can do better. Hey, bitch, you can do better.
You
Go
are
sell
homeless.
yourself.
And it's young women too. Sometimes it's young. I'm like, why are you homeless with this dude? Ain't no guy could talk me into being homeless with him. You know what? Fuck this house.
Yeah.
Fuck heat.
Fuck everything we own. Let's get rid of this shit.
You don't need heat.
Babe, let's start from
You don't need
the
heat.
bottom.
Heat. Let's do like Drake. You know what I'm
start
saying?
from the bottom,
what
but
you
we
be my
still
bottom
here.
beat. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
No, ain't no way in the world.
You know what you never see is kids. They never have kids.
Well, you
With
gonna
all
get your
that
kids
time-
taken away if you're homeless.
Yeah, because it's
right,
called
right,
ACS.
right. Yeah, you're right.
You
You're
let a
right.
kid be
Yeah, I was about to
outside.
say.
But you know
And
what?
they find out when you go to school.
ACS should go down by the cellar though, because there's kids always selling candy at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, where is your parents?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's
They're
like
hustling.
8-year-olds.
Pimped out.
And they're like, like they go to BJ's and get a big box and they start selling it. I remember the guys that
see
used to
them all the time.
get on the train. They be like, I'm not selling for no basketball team. I'm just not trying to hit you in the head and take your wallet.
Is that what he said? See, I like that kind of honesty. I like that kind of
I'm
honesty.
trying not to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, oh, well, here's my dollar.
That's what I'd be like. All right, here's 5. I like the
But
honesty.
people don't even really carry money anymore. I wonder if you
true.
could cash app homeless people.
You can.
Can you?
I mean, I wouldn't say
I wonder
homeless.
if white people have Venmo. White homeless people have Venmo.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Shit.
I'm just
They
saying.
got one of those PayPal readers where you can insert your card and it goes straight to your bank.
I swear, be like, thank you. I appreciate it.
I
That's
don't think
hilarious.
this gentleman was homeless, but I was in BJ's. You know how you go to BJ's, you go to a supermarket, and someone comes up to you with like a little sheet sign and shows that they do music or like they play sports or whatever like that.
Or give you
And he was
demo that you
asking
don't
for
want.
and he was asking for music. I mean, he was asking for money for studio time, right? He was like, oh, I'm just not trying to be out, like you said, in the streets, you know, getting it a different way. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't have cash. And then I walk to the next aisle. He's like, I have Cash App. I'm like, now let me just Cash App you, because it's like,
that's when you got to get creative with the no. That's when you're like, I'm in.
No, but I would have gave him money. I would have gave him money. But like, I think it's better if, like, if you would have gave him money like with cash. It's like, oh, you go in your wallet, you're like, oh, I got like $4. Like, he could have this. Mm-hmm. But Cash App, it's like, dang.
Now he has your information.
Yeah.
Now he can hit you up later.
Now he requested $40 2 weeks
Yo,
later.
that happens to me on Snapchat.
That happened
girls
to me
hitting
too.
Me up and they'll be like, yo, hey,
not
you
girls,
like? Yeah,
why do you have a Snapchat?
You know, am I not supposed to have a Snapchat?
No.
Not a married man.
Not a married man.
Snapchat's bad?
That's like having an OnlyFans.
Really?
No. Yeah, kind of. Girls be selling stuff on Snapchat.
Well, maybe I should get rid of this shit because these hoes be hitting me up, son.
Exactly. And I know you be getting them spam.
Yeah, that's what it is. They
sexual
spamming me.
favors. Yeah,
that's what it is. They're like, hey, I'll send you some pictures if you send me $5. I'm like, bitch,
did you ever send the pictures?
No.
Never.
Like,
Never. What about if it was a guy?
When I was single, I was like, all right, that shit.
It's pictures of your feet for $5.
I don't know about that for that money. So I was like, nah.
You know what? I gotta be honest. I have a confession to make. So one day,
you Snapchat people for pussy?
No, I don't even. Shut up! What's wrong with you? Nobody wants to see this.
No,
they
pussy
do. On live. I'll give you 100,000.
They do want to see.
Really?
It.
No, you
okay. No, I wouldn't, because you'll lose your job. So, no, I wouldn't do that. So listen. One day I was in my DM. It was this lady that was supposed to have kids.
First strike.
What, the DM?
The
part?
DM.
Right, this lady that's supposed to have kids, right? And she was like, I just got kicked out of my apartment and I need money. Is there any way you can send me? And then I cashed apped her money.
Oh, no.
And then
got her.
It wasn't even a lady. It was like some guy from Bangladesh.
Yeah.
I was so pissed
They
off.
get very creative.
They so creative, but it like, you know, like pulled on my heartstrings, cause she. And then I'm looking at her page and I see these kids with like snotty noses, and then I'm saying to myself, so, but why she don't sell her phone? Like, why she still uploading pictures? Right. I'm like, why you uploading pictures, lady?
Yo, people are getting mad creative with these scams because, they got this dude at my work. It was wild. They hit him up and they're like, they acted like it was our CEO. And they're like, hey, this is blank blank, his name. And they go, I need you to get some stuff to send to this other organization. I need you to get like $1,000 worth of gift cards to send to this organization. First of all, ain't nobody need you to get gift cards for anything. So he should have kind of known from that off the jump. But he didn't say nothing. And so this motherfucker went out and just started getting mad gift cards. And
with his company card?
Yeah, on the company card. Took it out. Yeah.
Dang. Did they
get
fire
mad
him?
creative? No, they didn't fire him. They're just like, hey, don't be dumb next time.
Yeah.
If he was black, he would have got fired.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
No, because they have those cyber scam and stuff all the time. What they do in my office,
we trying to hit diversity quotas in the office.
What they do in my organization is they make us take these kind of trainings so that you won't get a vishing. There's a vishing one with video. There's a phishing one, and all these different ones. They just make us take trainings and stuff. But I always get these emails that's like, "Hey, we've been watching your account, and we see all the porn that you do." And I'm like, "You don't see the porn that I'm doing, because I ain't doing no damn porn. You got the wrong hoe." And then I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
Nah, they just getting creative with this shit, man. Fuck all these guys.
Yo,
I need to get a hustle though, man, like that, because I'd be wondering if you can get $1,000 out of one person and you do this just over and over. I wonder how much money they make from that.
A lot of money.
Yeah, right.
But they got to keep on keeping it moving, and then you can get a Fed charge. Then you go to jail. You really want to do that?
Can you do 7 years?
Could I do 7 years? Yeah, I could do 7 years.
In jail? Yes, he would love it. I mean, never mind. It would be like, wait, where?
Booty, popping everywhere. Popping everywhere. I found you. I'm like, yes, you did.
He gonna come back with something.
What he gonna come back with? Nothing.
Yeah.
A hard way to go.
With the tank top and a busy hands and a positive attitude.
You're gonna have Kool-Aid on your lips, like lipstick.
Mm-hmm.
You would look cute with some red lipstick.
No, I did that. You guys
Lipstick?
know how they do those what's it called, filters. And the girl filtered. I was a hot ass bitch.
You were cute?
Oh, I was cute.
Let me see.
I have to see this.
I wouldn't think you would, because you got like a widow's peak, right?
No,
So you got a little forehead. You don't even have a forehead. It's like a two-head.
No, it's a two-head. I've been saying this, son. Look at this.
Why is your forehead so small?
I know. And I look like a pug or like whatever, because if I wrinkle it like that, it should be like
you could,
like
you could get
bunching
like
up.
you could get some.
I think I need some of that shit.
I need some too. They say I got a Brian McKnight forehead. Like if you know Brian McKnight.
You doesn't have. It's not.
I
like
do.
that.
It is. Look.
And we started back at 5. Damn.
Okay, if you can't laugh at yourself, I don't know who you can laugh at.
Damn, that's wild. Damn, son.
So I don't know if I like this so much. You like this?
I do. It tastes like coffee. It's gonna have you up. That's
I
how
taste
I'm
more
like.
the coffee than I do the alcohol, though.
No, no,
no
it's
liquor.
it literally has
Which is
it
crazy
in
because
here.
it says it's 45 proof.
You guys will feel it because when I drank it, I was like, "Whoa!"
You gonna
It's
start,
just 1
you gonna
ounce
start
of
being
cold brew
slumped here in a
coffee,
bit?
1 ounce and 2/3 of vodka, and
What is that, 2 shots,
of
basically?
coffee liqueur.
Is that 2 shots
Thanks.
of vodka, basically, or is that 1 shot? I don't know how
No,
the
it's 1
calculations
and
go.
2/3.
Yeah, you see, you're still losing.
He
count.
wasn't
I
in
don't know.
math class.
No, that's why we're comedians. Like, don't ask me certain questions like
I'm asking
timetables.
math. Don't
Don't do that to me.
You
Thank
fucking
you.
crazy?
Don't do that
Reason
to
I
me.
feel out of school.
I just call Max. I'll be like, hey.
Yeah.
He'd be like, hey, blah, 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 blah. That
Jewish
part.
guy. He got the math
He
right.
got the math. He got the math,
straight.
son. So let's talk about reparations. What's going on?
You. She's like,
was
where do we
a
get this
real-
money?
You know what I'm saying?
From
Because
one thing to the
I
next.
still want to keep talking about reparations as a black woman in a society and all the changes that California is doing.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I mean, that
how
did just come out
California is
recently.
trying to get black people reparations. You know this?
No.
Let me say
The
this
whole
first
thing.
and
Well, I've known
foremost
it from the
too.
notes, but I don't know it in real life.
Let me say this first and
I
foremost.
didn't get the email.
You didn't get the emails?
You got to be a California
Yeah,
resident.
babe. You
Oh,
gotta get
dang.
them notes,
Better
son.
leave. Chocolate Sundays.
Here's
I'm
the
coming
thing.
to you.
Here's the thing, man. The government been saying for so long, we can't afford it. We don't have the money. We don't blah, 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 blah. And then these motherfuckers send over $46 billion to Ukraine. That's with a
Ukraine.
B, baby. B with
B.
baby, okay?
B.
with the billions, okay?
B with a
send over
billion.
$46 billion to these motherfuckers in Ukraine. Not saying that they should have. I'm just saying, you saying you don't have money. You know what black people could do with $46 billion? If they
Yeah.
split it up in 13% of the population, y'all would be rich, bitch.
We would and buy some Yeezys. But this is what
Yeah.
I think we should do. We should get reparations. I feel like there has to be a space in America that America first needs to apologize for slavery, and then America.
Who's gonna do
needs-
that though on behalf of America? That would make sense.
It should be the president. It should be Congress. It should be the goddamn
Chuck
Senate.
Norris.
It should be everybody. Everybody needs to sit their ass, stand their ass up, and say sorry for slavery.
And I
then-
want some tears.
what you mean tears?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I want some tears
How
out
you
of
want
it
tears?
too.
Convince
I want
me.
some tears.
I need to say convince me. Yeah.
I be sitting there, convince me.
At least make it seem like you about it.
Like we need reparations.
It'd be crazy
So
to think
that's
that it's
so that's
lashed them.
the, so that's the thing. Like and black people, as I can't speak for all of us, but most of us, we looking at America like this is some bullshit. Like I feel like we should just not pay taxes or something. It should be a situation that we're not paying taxes or we're not paying for school
For 2 decades.
You 10. I think that it's got to be a situation where we have to catch up. Like why? How do you have that much money for Ukraine
Yeah.
and you don't have money to even start the conversation about reparations? It's
It's straight up
America-
disrespect.
it is.
America's
It is.
so fucked
It's
up.
like
You-
somebody borrowing money from you and then never paying you back and then buying Balenciagas. And you're like, but you got on Balenciagas, yo. Why you acting like you don't have
Literally.
my bread?
Right.
It's really that.
Yeah.
It's really that. So, yeah, so watch that
Well, at
story.
least California trying. Apparently.
California's trying because they got all that weed money.
Yeah, that's
But so
right.
does Colorado. So does a lot of Denver.
Yeah.
All these places got a lot of that
New York.
weed money. New York doesn't have as much money.
They're
because-
gonna get it.
But they just started. You know what I'm saying? They just started. But California had a good run.
We should play a game like who's the racist state, the most racist state, because like
Texas.
watch you see all these people start to give it reparations state by state, and then the
Texas?
last state you're like,
It's
oh,
gonna be
these the
Arizona.
motherfuckers.
It's gonna be Arizona, the last state, because that's
Or
the
for-
last state that made Martin Luther King birthday holiday. They wouldn't do
Really?
it. They
Oh,
wouldn't do
shit.
it.
I didn't
So
know that.
that part, I think that it'd probably be Texas or
I know Arizona's almost a purple state now because all the Californians are like migrating into Arizona.
Well,
I think
shout
you'd be
out to-
surprised. It'd be like North Dakota or somewhere like that.
Shout out to Georgia's turning blue a little bit. What we talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah,
I feel like this conversation is gonna get us hung.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I feel like the Proud Boys is like, shut up, shut up.
Some get taken
You
down.
winch. like that, I feel like it's gonna be really.
Nah, I mean, I think it's just interesting though, right? Because first of all, I read that story. I don't know if it came out on Fox News. I was like, Fox News talking about this shit? Some change really about to happen.
Well, Fox News is going to talk about it because they want to get people riled up.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's not
true.
for the reason why you think.
Yeah,
right.
facts.
It's always to for the make sure that they can keep selling those Patriot packs.
Yeah, that's facts.
I bet you Rupert Murdoch is behind them
Yeah.
damn Patriot packs.
Yep.
That part, it is what it is.
Nah, I mean, but I read that there and I was just like, oh shit, okay, these motherfuckers really trying to stir some shit up. But also too, I found it interesting because they were like, I didn't realize this. California made a gajillion dollars.
A gajillion, of course. They
gajillion
got
dollars.
surplus
So of course they
because of the weed. Like, I mean, people have already been doing it, and now it's a situation where you go to all these dispensaries and it's not cheap.
They
by
also-
far.
And that's the first stop people
I feel
go
like-
when you touch down to like Vegas, LA. That's the first stop. After the airport, people go to the dispensary before they even check into the airport. I mean, before they check into their hotel and everything. That's the
Really?
first stop.
Motherfuckers are like
Yeah.
science factories out there. You
'Cause
ever
they
gone
feel
through
like-
one of them?
Yeah, I've had.
I mean,
They're
they're
amazing.
Because, well, why are you saying really?
I mean, when I go to LA, I don't, but I get it.
That's because you got.
I'm sorry, don't snitch.
an
What we talk-
itinerary.
Okay.
When you go
I thought you was
places.
about to say something. Whoa.
No. Like you
What
got
the-
to.
about to
No,
say?
no, we're talking about people that's
You know,
going
Gen
there.
Z, they be snitching. And then you know what else? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, like you have an itinerary. Like if you're gonna go to LA, you have events planned. You came there with a plan. I'm talking about people that just coming to visit because they never been to LA before. They're like,
Right.
oh, and we could go to the dispensary. We could do all these different things people never did before.
Yeah.
So, because I think about even when I went to LA not LA for the first time. Well, LA and Vegas. That was like one of the
She's
first
flexing.
couple.
She's like when my chic flies me out. These are the places that we go
When my
to.
chic flies me out.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm not flexing, but I'm just saying like those were the first 3 stops. Like, oh, I never been to a dispensary before till I went out there, especially
Right.
when they didn't have them here.
Right.
So yeah, it's just totally foreign.
I've been to a dispensary here, MedMen, when I had like a medical marijuana card. But then I was just like,
Do you still have it?
you got to keep renewing it every year, and I just didn't do it. But I mean, I got a prescription for it.
expensive?
It's like $200 or something like that. But the organization that I work for, they that's one of their initiatives, cannabis companies. So they help people start, and then they have a lot of cannabis events. So I was able to
Do
partake.
most people know that you have a job or no?
No.
You don't really talk about it, huh?
No, because I want to keep it.
Yeah.
Moving on to the next subject.
Next topic.
I would like to keep
Job.
it. Wait, somebody told me this. They were like, so, when are you gonna quit? And I was like,
Mind your business.
I was like, I'm gonna be on Jimmy Fallon, and they're gonna be like, so, when did you decide that comedy was the thing for you, and you just quit your job? I was like, I'm working from home today.
Yeah,
Are you
yeah,
kidding me? I'm still working. My
I was
brother.
working in a hotel before I
kidding
came
me?
here.
Are
What you talking
kidding
about?
me? Pass me my laptop. I'm not leaving no money on the table until
Yeah.
can't leave no money on the table.
Yeah.
Like I come from the project in East New York. My mother was a single mom. Like in my mind, I'm 2 hamburgers away from not being able to eat.
Let me ask you that. How much would it cost?
That's how I feel.
What would it take for you to step away?
I've never
You'd
had
have to make what
that
kind of
much money. I don't know. I've only flown first class like 4 times in my
I've
life.
never flown first class.
Really?
Never in my whole life.
You could have more though.
Who, me?
Yeah.
How?
I mean, I could. I just don't. I'm not. Gonna
You
push
could
my
have way
money on
more,
it.
but
Okay, maybe 6 times, but no, I couldn't have.
Hey.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a massive upgrade. It's 3 times, 4 times.
I flew first class. I flew business class to Dubai.
Oh, when y'all went? Yeah. Well, if you go
had to
overseas,
convince her to do that one.
yeah.
That shit was $2,000.
Yeah.
I'm not doing
When
that.
you going over
I messed
though,
up my
you-
whole
you-
trip because I couldn't afford to buy the other stuff that I wanted to buy with that $2,000. That was a lot of money. When you work for your money,
But was it?
See, that's
But
why I
was it
didn't.
No.
worth the experience?
it was worth the experience.
Were you
but
glad that you did it?
I was glad that I did it, but I was also very much in my mind like I work a job. And when you work a job, that's like okay, that's my paycheck or half my paycheck or what it is, and my bill's still coming. It's not like Con Ed, like you know what I'm saying. I know it's your birthday, turn out, bitch. Con Ed is not saying that. Con Ed is like, where's our money? The water company is like, where's our money? New York water ain't cheap. So you know, it's a thing. Like, I'm a single person, and when you're a single person and you don't really have another income, it's really scary. Actually, to be a single person trying to maintain in the world. That's why I don't understand why so many people are single in New York. But I guess you could be, because a lot of people have like roommates and stuff.
Here's the thing too, though, that no one talks about.
What?
You start making some money. I'm not saying I make decent money, and like you start making some money, and then you start acquiring more bills.
Right.
So that shit don't ever balance out. It's not like I have this surplus of money. It's like, I just have more fucking bills.
No, because what happens is your life increases to what you think you can spend. But it's scary for me as a single person, because like if you get sick, right, there's nobody to figure this out with you. You know what I'm saying? So that's the one key point that I'm always like I have to kind of stay healthy, and I gotta make sure that I stay ahead of the curve. So I'm always trying to make sure I save, and that's why I'm low key cheap a little bit, because I don't feel like, I'm not one of those people, like I have nice things, but I don't feel like I have to do that all the time, because I don't have anybody to lean on. And when you can't lean, you gotta stand the hell up. And I know that that's a scarcity mentality, and I know I'm supposed to think higher and bigger and all that stuff. But
you're thinking realistic.
But I've seen people get put out of their places. You know what I'm saying? I've seen people go from having stuff to having nothing, and I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I don't want that to happen to me.
Yeah, I be stacking bread on the side because I'm just like, just in case.
Yeah, like
Let me ask y'all this, because this is something that me and my girl always talk about. Everybody, so even people who are, sometimes like frugal and shit like that, Max.
Max is not frugal. When I tried to talk Max down for his payment, he was like, nah.
Here's the thing.
That was the one thing he was like, nah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But here's the thing. No, we
said every
were talking.
week?
Yeah, he's like,
nah, bitch, if you don't get my face.
But we were talking though, like, even if you're frugal or cheap or whatever you want to call it, man, people always have those few things that they're willing to spend money on. What are the few things that you're willing to spend money on and you don't give a fuck? Because I'll tell you right now, for me, if I go out to eat or dinner, I'll drop $500 on a meal. Sometimes no problem.
Jesus,
that's the white man in you.
Yeah, I just don't care about
it's
like, because I enjoy a good
steak
meal.
Dinner. Right.
I enjoy like the atmosphere, the environment, like the company, that kind of shit. I'm like, whatever, let's go. But if you ask me like to pay $40 for like a t-shirt, I'm like, get the fuck out of my face.
Really?
Yeah.
So I like good meals. I will spend money on good meals. Oftentimes it's because I'm treating somebody else. That's the thing. The thing that there's nothing that
you don't spend on shit.
I'll spend like shoes, right?
Yes. Oh, I was gonna say yeah.
She's
acting like she knows. I saw
a
your
good
closet.
shoe, right? It's a good shoe. I would spend on a good shoe, but it would be like maybe twice a year. It's never. I'm never one of those people that just keeps going and going and going and going and going, because I've been a single mom just raising them by myself. I always thought like I need to make sure that I have enough to cover the things that I need to cover for my daughters. And even at this space in my life where they're a little older and they don't really need the stuff, I've conditioned myself.
Sorry.
So fucking heavy-footed. Like, it's annoying, bro.
Like 600-pound elephant coming
she's so
down the
little,
stairs.
And she's so tiny, bro.
She's your size. She's so small.
That's crazy.
She walks like she's 700 pounds.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. You were saying.
Clip that.
Thickfoot. I'm gonna start calling her Thickfoot. Ma, we should start calling her
ridiculous.
Ma,
right?
we should start calling her Thickfoot.
No, because she's gonna watch the podcast, and then she's gonna watch the podcast, and then she's gonna be like, "I'm leaving," and I'm like, "God damn! Now I gotta go find me a tenant."
Bye bye.
Shut up. What's wrong with you? Bye bye. No, I gotta figure out more stuff out. I just got too many balls in the air. Yeah. So just being a single mother, and I know a lot of single moms can kind of like realize like single people period, like you just think like my salary is divided by 3 all the time, so I never had that money, you know what I'm saying? And so now I still spend too much money right now. I need to like scale it back. I'm a gift giver, which is so I'm always helping people, I'm always doing stuff for people. I need to like pull this stuff back and just do for myself a little bit more.
Saying Max ain't getting no soup next episode. Max ain't getting no fucking soup.
No, you don't. No, because soup was good. The soup felt good, right?
We had soup right before this shit was.
Sometimes, shout out to Shipwreck Joey. He looked out for us. Like that part. Like I feel good giving. I do. I feel
That's your
good.
love language, you're saying.
Because I like gifts.
Yeah,
but people don't give it back to me. That's the thing. They don't give it back to me because I feel like, I think that I give because it makes me feel powerful. Like I'm able to give. Does that make sense?
No, the way you said it, though, makes it sound like...
I think I give like a white man. You know how when you go to dinner with white people or white businessmen, they fighting for the check. They be like, no, give me that check. You better not touch that check, Todd. You better give me that. I'm not playing with you. Michael, you got it last time. And I just sit there and I'm like, I get it because what they're doing. You don't need to reach for your wallet. Right, I don't need to reach for my wallet. But I get it because what they're doing is they're kind of like trying to show each other, I have my life together and I get to cover it. And I think that that's how I give. In my mind, it says to the world, yes, I'm a girl from the project. I got my GED. I had 2 kids. I'm divorced. I was messing with a drug dealer for a long time, blah, 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 all the things. But now, Now I have an Amex.
And he is over here like, hey, can you introduce me to this white man? As a matter of fact,
no, she knows. She knows them. She kind of grew up with them actually because the people that I work with, she grew up around them, so she kind of knows exactly what I'm talking about.
You ever play credit card roulette where everybody's like, oh, let's all fucking throw our credit cards and whoever she takes? And it's like, nah. I went out to dinner one time and they ran a $1,000 bill. And I was just like, I got to go to the bathroom real quick.
Did you do it? Did you do it?
No.
Oh, credit card roulette. No, I've never done it because if I go to dinner, most times, like either I'm picking it up or somebody else is just picking it up.
It's ahead of time, you already know. Yeah.
No, people, it's never ahead of time because you lose the if it's ahead of time. You want it to be a surprise. It's like Christmas. Right. People are like, don't touch that. And then they take it and you be like, yes, I should have ordered more food.
My girl's so quick. Yeah, that's what I always think.
I didn't order shit. I wanted to.
I always think that when we play credit card roulette and if it's not me, I'm like, fuck, I should order.
So what do your wife say when you guys play credit card roulette?
Yo, she be looking up like she's admiring the architecture all of a sudden. She's like, oh, this is so nice.
She's like, I'm trying to have a baby and buy a house. I don't got no time for this damn ego tripping shit.
I'm gonna be honest with you, my wife do well.
She could do well. You don't have to spend it.
No, I'm just saying. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, sometimes I look at her like, yo, you could also put your check out.
Why?
She do. I'm not trying to
But she doesn't have to though.
No, she don't.
What's the best? Okay, wait. I want to see if her generation does credit card roulette. And I'm not talking about what other people's credit cards, the scammers. I'm talking about regular people that's working, that went to college and now they got a good job and they in their 3rd year working. Do they do that?
Well, no. I feel like when me and my friends go out to dinner, we just split the bill evenly.
That's a Gen Z
evenly thing. Like just I don't like that whole picking like, oh, what you got, that's like corny. Just split the whole bill, like in 3s or 4s. I feel like it's honestly cheaper that way.
But do you say that before you start the meal?
It doesn't need to be said.
It does because what if
that was just I get what you're saying because I usually don't associate myself with people that act like that. I don't go out to dinner with them.
I was gonna say because I got friends who ordered 2 meals. I'm like, fam, what do you? And then they're like, oh, we split. So I'm like, you ordered 2 meals,
right?
No.
Your boy got fries and then a drink.
I have friends. I have 2. Everybody had different sets of friends.
Yeah, exactly. Right? I wouldn't go to dinner with those sets of friends that I feel like would act like that or something like that.
Okay, because I've had friends where we go to dinner and then they start saying, I only had a water. You bitches was drinking like fish, right?
Yeah.
And then
that's annoying.
I think I've been at one of those dinners.
That's more annoying.
And
so it's like if you were lame, don't come to dinner then.
But I always feel uncomfortable with it.
Exactly.
And so when that's happening, I just pay more because I just feel uncomfortable and I don't want to feel uncomfortable.
Are you sure that you're feeling uncomfortable? Or you're just trying to say these broke hoes?
Yeah.
That part a little bit.
Because I'm saying that.
But I'm probably going to be the broke hoe doing that too many times. But
I get what you're saying, but I get what you're saying too. Like it's just 2 different ways because it's like, dang, I don't want to keep overextending myself, but I also don't like the awkwardness of me going out with people that don't know how to go out because that's really what it is. It's not even about you. It's about the people that you went out with. They're moving mad, like cheap and dumb. Like don't go outside if you don't want to have an experience. Like I like to, if I'm going to dinner with people, I like to have an experience. I like to have fun. I like to do things. I don't want to be sitting here like, oh, well, how much does that cost? How much does that cost? Because if I'm like that, then I don't need to be at dinner.
Right.
Period.
That's why I like them BYOB settings where it's like, all right, do your own thing, I'll do my own thing.
And you know what's so crazy? Like I always like end up taking people to nice restaurants because I like nice restaurants. I feel like we live
What's
in
the best restaurant you've been to? Sorry, I'll let you finish.
The best restaurant
like
where, right?
Let's flex.
Right. I mean, where? Like, I've been to the Palm. I think that's a nice restaurant in Florida, in Miami. Okay. But Mastro, I think that
Mastro.
Mastro.
I got a better one that you went to that you forgot about.
Mastro's. I really like that restaurant. Which one?
You forgot.
Okay.
When we went to Europe and we went to Spain and we went to that restaurant where they had the cava sangrias and that good paella.
Oh, but I don't remember the name.
I don't remember the name, but that was such a beautiful experience. Like I've never been to something so much beautiful.
It was like a 100-year-old restaurant.
That
it was
one
so nice.
with the pig and like
they had roasted.
I don't even remember the name.
It was nice.
I don't remember the name, but I know how to get there.
On the spit.
It was in that little like Coliseum looking area, and it was in the corner.
In Madrid. It was in Madrid.
It was definitely in Madrid. We took the train there.
Okay,
but yes, like I get what you're saying, like the Palm and but you've had so many different experiences.
So this is my thing too.
Well, I've had that experience in Europe because of Ania.
Well, see, that's my thing too. I was just about to say, like in
Why
Europe.
you say because of me?
Don't raise your kids with white people. Let me tell you why. Because all of a sudden they want things. Because Ania went to this school, right?
She looked up the restaurant ahead of time?
No, my kids went to gifted and talented schools, right, in the city, right? And so her friends were international, right?
And they knew.
And they had money and they owned buildings in the city and blah 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 blah. And so I would take them on vacation, right? Single mom, take them on vacation. We going to Bahamas, right? Because Bahamas is like $500. You know what I'm saying? We go to Bahamas, probably $1,000.
Balling on a budget.
I'm a use my tax return, and we go to the Bahamas, right? So we're going on vacation, and I had went to what do you call those things? The polo match. They say have a polo match out on Long
really
Island.
Trying to be white.
No, I'm not. I'm just trying to be me, right? So me and my friends went to my white friends went to a polo match.
I know people go to polo
match. Mad black people there. But yeah, of course. What's wrong with you? Open your eyes. It's New York, right? We have everything here.
I thought you were saying in the Bahamas.
No. So we went to a polo match on Long Island, right? And it was so dope. And I won a raffle. I won 2 tickets to that anywhere that Air Switzerland
flew to. That's
flew
dope.
to, right? Yeah. So now I have these 2 tickets. So now I only have to buy one more ticket and we can go anywhere. And so I was like, we could go to Bahamas. And she was like, what? We've been to the Caribbean several times. She was probably like, she's like 12. She's like, we've been to the Caribbean several times. We're just out of the projects. This house is out of the projects. I used to live in the projects before I moved here. Okay, so cool. So she's like, we've been to the Caribbean several times. And she used to pronounce her R's. She didn't talk like this. I don't know what happened. But she used to be like, Mom. And she used to call me Mom. And I used to be so excited. But I was like, yes, I'm so happy she's going to be rich. So
don't throw shade.
There's still time.
It's still time. She'll get it. But like, she used to be like, Mom, and I feel awkward when and I used to be like, oh my God, I love it. I love how she could just speak. But anyway, so she was like, we've been to Caribbean several times. She wants to go someplace else. And I was like where? And she was like Europe. And I was like, okay. So then my friend Allison, she was like, let's figure it out. So we figured out a trip where we went to Barcelona, went to Madrid, went to Toledo, and then Toledo. You know about Toledo? Like it's a Jewish fighting country, and like it was so dope.
Really?
You need to look it up. Yes, it looked like fucking Game of
Thrones.
Thrones.
Jewish fighting.
It did.
Yeah. It's
like castles and shit.
Yes,
getting fucked up.
Yes, amazing, so amazing, right? So anyway,
so amazing.
It was so amazing. The Moors were there, like they were all trying to take this one really, really affluent little ass country. Yeah. But anyway, so now it's like a country with weaponry now. But anyway, and then
also France.
And then we went to France, right? So then we went to France. And we just did all that stuff because of her prompting.
Right.
Of her prompting. And I've never gone back.
Really?
Oh no, that's a lie. I went to London, I've been to France again. That's right.
So
different.
Ania was the one.
Well, see, you're very well traveled.
Okay, I don't feel like it. It don't feel like it in my
Here's the
spirit.
thing about the going
in my
over,
spirit,
going
I'm a hood
over in
chick.
Europe.
I'm like, well, you're very well traveled. I'm like, what are you
in my
talking
spirit,
about?
I'm still not that. In my mind, I'm still. It's in my brain. I am still. It's 1988.
Mm-hmm.
And I am,
And you got the Adidas sweatsuit.
and I'm like,
Yeah,
at first
you got
the
the Adidas sweatsuit. Run DMC's in your ear right
it's in
now.
my spirit. It's in my spirit. I know that I'm not that, and I'm a middle-aged black lady. But in my mind, I'm not. I still say stuff like, "Yo, I'll mop her, yo."
Yeah.
Like I still say that. I will mop her.
And you mean it too.
And
I mean it too. I mean it too.
Like I really would mop her.
I say crazy shit sometimes, but I actually mean it. Like I try to do well for myself, but I also do. If I have to slap someone, I will slap someone in the face.
And you can lose everything.
Yeah, and I'll lose everything. And I don't. And I honestly don't care.
You care.
I do.
After
If
it's over,
I lost it, yeah.
After it's over, you care.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've just been blessed with have different experiences. No, I'm so serious. I probably would have never experienced any of those type of things. So now nobody can show me anything that I haven't seen already.
Right.
But
that's the best.
But see,
thing.
that's what I'm saying
sad or
about.
good?
That's the best thing
Okay,
about
because
it.
that's how I used to feel when I don't want it to be a
best thing.
situation where my kids, some guy comes and shows them things.
But they can't. You get what I'm saying? They can't do that.
But now I want a guy to come and show you things.
Yeah.
Like I think
'Cause that
that's
means that he's
I think
really
that's
doing well.
dope. I
Yeah.
think that means he has more experiences, and that's dope. It's not a bad thing
Yeah.
for somebody
100%.
to show you some things.
Facts.
Like I used to be so independent that it was like to a fault. It was ridiculous, and that was from trust and just bitterness and just all the things that I was dealing with. But now I'm softening up a little bit, and he's looking at the country, right? You can't believe it, right? And let me tell you what I did. I almost got arrested because I bought
Smacked a bit.
I bought a sword.
She's past that.
I bought a sword.
She's past that. No, she ain't past that. She gonna get that shit out right now.
I bought a sword from. I bought a sword from that. Did you fart? No. Okay, cool. So I bought a sword from one of the shops in Toledo.
Please stop. That's so funny.
And then the guy didn't wrap it up properly. So I tried to go on this little
And
cheap.
he also told you to go because you said disclaimer. You said, I have a sword. I bought this like an antique sword. Can I bring it into TSA? He's like, yeah, just go. She's like, are you sure? Go through the TSA. Miss.
all the bells.
Miss. It's like, well, she has to go to jail.
Yeah, they said I was gonna go to jail.
I started crying.
The kids was crying. Cause I had the sword. I'm just bringing the sword back. I had like a revolver. When I say you have to go there, it's
Revolver? You had a gun?
no, you buy all the stuff because it's a weaponry. So what it was, right? It was like a Jewish community, but it was like
Jewish thugs.
No, but they were so rich that all these different tribes because I can't think, communities of people would come and try to take over the country, right? So they had the Moors came over, the Asians came, everybody tried to come to like conquer this little because it was so wealthy, and I say it still looks like the Game of Thrones right now. It's so dope. It was such a great experience. I would love to do it again.
Damn.
I would definitely go. Excuse me. Sorry. But I was saying, like, people were saying, oh, yeah, go back to Paris. And I'm like, I didn't really have a good time there.
I did. You went to the Louvre.
No. Besides all of the
We went to the house of
No. I get what you're saying. Besides all of the tourist accommodations, I didn't really like the place. I think the food was kind of bad. Like,
Yeah,
it was
the
just
food
like
was bad.
I wasn't feeling it. Like how people
You
were
like the
feeling it.
Spanish. You like the
Yeah,
Spanish.
I liked. No, I'm not bougie. I just like
because you were in Barcelona, all that history.
Yeah, it was so nice. I like Barcelona way better.
They had
Barcelona's dope.
Sagrada Familia.
Familia.
And they had the Montserrat. Do you know about the Montserrat?
I went to Barcelona.
Like,
like
I
3 years
love.
ago.
Did you go to the
Amazing.
Montserrat?
That.
You went
Watch
up in the
everything.
up in the hills, and when
you
you
could
saw
see
that
over all
Jesus
the-
was black like me, did you know that Jesus was just as black that Mary
I
was
didn't
me?
know that, but the white
Mary
church
was
didn't tell us
black
that.
like us.
But white church ain't never tell you
Yeah,
that Jesus was
yeah,
black
they
like
didn't
me.
tell us
I
that,
know,
but I was like,
but
damn.
they admitted in Spain.
Oh, speaking of cultural differences, and
That's what we talking about.
well,
I didn't know
sort
that. Yeah, I
of.
thought we were talking about food, and then all of a sudden,
Sort of, because it's like,
Speaking of white people, okay, go ahead.
well, no. Last night I was watching Netflix and I started watching the Meghan and Harry documentary. I think that you guys should both watch
highly
it.
recommend.
No, highly recommend. It was beautifully done. I didn't finish it, but I watched. It's 3 episodes. I watched
I'm
like
not gonna watch that.
2.5.
Why?
It was
I don't
really
give a fuck
good to
about
see
them.
their. Why not?
I watched The Crown, so I'm
No,
gonna
go ahead.
watch
I'm
that.
not trying to shoot you down. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well,
Finish
it
your
wasn't
thing.
like
Finish your
that,
thing.
but they were just talking about their love story and just kind of like how, because it's so easy to just assume like, okay, the royal family probably didn't like her because, you know, she wasn't what they expected her to be, right? But that's not really what it was. The issue with the royal family, them, and the world was the fact that Harry felt very uncomfortable with his family just allowing the media to destroy his wife. And instead of the family supporting her, they just, you know, put it in like, oh, every woman in the family that gets married to the family has to deal with these type of things. But if the media is just saying things that are still like low-key racist, or like saying things about her like, oh, a girl straight out of Compton, she's not even from Compton, like, you know what I mean, just like different things.
It's a better story.
It's a better story,
better narrative. Let's be honest.
but it's like, but it's like, even her mother was in the documentary.
It's like a Cinderella story.
Like his mother was in the her mother was
Pretty
in the
Woman.
her mother was in the documentary, and they were saying how like the media would like follow her if like she was like on Skid Row shopping or something, and basically making it seem like that was the life that she provided for her daughter.
Let me say this.
And what do you want to say?
No,
No,
let
go
her finish.
ahead.
Let her finish.
Yeah, I want you to finish
Captain
up.
cut
Yeah,
off.
Sorry,
Go
sorry,
ahead.
you're right.
Exactly. What's he about to say? He didn't watch the documentary.
I got opinions on this though, son. I'll tell you
No,
right
but
now.
it was just
table it.
But it was just beautiful to see that their love withstanded everything, and that they just withstood everything, and that they just put each other first the entire time. And that made me have way more respect for their relationship, especially because they let people in. And it just shows that, you know, especially media, but in Britain, that was really the reason why they left. It wasn't really about the family. It was just about how the family allowed media to destroy them and never thought to basically combat any of those narratives pushed out, just because they assumed, okay, well, she's marrying into this family, this is what she should expect, just like everybody else. So I'm curious to know, how do you guys feel about that? Do you think that what she experienced should have been like what it was? Do you think that they should have been lighter on the media towards her? Do you think that maybe the media should have approached it differently? Do you think,
Listen, let me tell you what I think. I think that is contrary to what their interview with Oprah was about.
Okay.
Right? So their interview with Oprah was like, these racist ass crackers was acting crazy. So, and they were being racist, and he was like, they wasn't going to stop until they killed Megan, like they killed, you know, his mother.
But he's referring to the media.
He was not referring to he wasn't referring to
Oprah like that.
Yeah, I thought he was talking about the family,
Yeah, he was talking about the
right?
family.
So, because that's what they say in low key, that the family is the reason why Diana died. So, I'm not sure, because sometimes they have to craft a narrative, especially being that the new queen is the side chick, you know, as the ultimate side chick. So, like,
She came up though.
She came all the way up. She stayed with that. So, side chicks of America.
Yeah, that's your hope right here, bitch.
Look at Camilla.
It's a love story
Just
for
stay
you.
with him.
Stay with him. Stay with him.
Yeah.
Stay with him 100 years. It's okay, because one day he might be never the Prince of England,
Yeah.
but he might be.
Yeah.
What could he be? I don't know what he could be. But
Kim Kardashian's
maybe
husband.
no, maybe he could really drop a mixtape. Remember, like he always be in the studio. So he might could be a bus driver, and
it
you
might
could
be a good mixtape.
the bus driver side chick. Like stay, just stay, because look, Camilla is the side chick of. And now she's the queen, and nobody's acting like she was a side chick.
True.
Nobody's acting.
No, I
like
think that's
she
why
was-
they hate her though over there. I don't know how we feel about her. I don't even. Know
I think
if
that
people
they.
know the
I
story
think that
here,
they
but-
don't like. I think that we all know the story, because I remember they had tapes on Prince Charles and her conversation, and she said that she had her period because he was talking about having sex, and she said she had her period, and he said, "I wish I was your tampon." And then
What kind of dirty talk is that?
he's awkward, so she's awkward too.
terrible,
They
bro.
just and then they had like little memes of him being a tampon. So they had a tampon and they had his ears and his head. Like, I hope we can find find the visual
What an
of it.
odd thing
But
to say, son.
He said he wanted to be a tampon, and then, like, it was a whole thing.
They're weird as fuck.
But at the end of the
OD.
day, but at the end of the day, we spend a lot of money to keep that royal family going.
We don't.
We
They
America
got a ton
doesn't
of
give
money, son. They
two
got a
F's
ton of-
about the royal family.
The America doesn't. But when I say we,
World.
I kind of mean the whole world.
Okay.
I mean that
I get what
family
you're
is
saying.
going. Them people don't got no jobs. Like
I'm gonna be honest with you right now. They don't got
Them
no
people on
jobs. They don't got
welfare.
no nothing. Yeah,
them people on welfare.
all that money is made from things of the past.
All that money is made from colonizing
Yeah.
smaller countries and making them pay restitution for stuff that they shouldn't be paying restitution
Yo,
for.
that's a
That part.
crazy story, actually. Of what Africa had to do to pay back France. I'm not gonna get into
Africa
that.
had to pay back France.
Yo, you should look at this.
Haiti had to pay back France. Haiti had to. Haiti
$400
got.
million
Haiti
or
got their independence through revolution, and they still paying France.
Yeah, it's crazy. Anyway,
Let's
that's
really
a whole
talk about
different
the
story.
thing. Yeah.
But thing I want to say about Megan, I actually hate those motherfuckers.
You do. I like her.
I don't want to say hate, but
I like
just
her.
like
You
it-
do, what about Megan?
I want you to watch the documentary. You might like her.
Harry seems like a good dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
sure- I don't
maybe
know,
Kate
man.
and
He
William.
acts just like his mom. That's what he was just
I'm gonna
saying.
say this.
Maybe Kate and William.
So I think this.
Everybody
I
loves
think that
Kate,
those
though.
motherfuckers want the spotlight so much, and they're willing to talk about anything. Put
But
themselves in the
she's an
limelight.
actress.
I understand. So that's my point.
So would we.
Of course, I'm not saying
I would be
wouldn't.
like,
Yeah.
anyway, what happened was,
yeah.
like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
They were saying
I'm
that
fine.
they ain't even
but
like
my
me.
point is that they try to act like they don't want it. They try to act like, oh, they did all this. It's like, that's what you signed up for, son.
Yeah.
You knew what you were
But
getting
Megan,
into.
Nia, listen to this. Megan sought out Harry. Like, she was looking for like a sugar
No,
situation.
she didn't.
Yes,
Sugar
she was dating one of the like an older reporter from London.
No.
Yeah.
I wish that you guys watched the
I'ma watch
documentary.
it.
Because
I'll watch it, but you know-
from what they shown, because this documentary was just off of them, like they had their own home videos and stuff like that, and everything like that.
Jay-Z and Beyonce did that on The Run.
Okay, but that's not Jay-Z and Beyonce.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, them two, you were just able to see how they actually were able to connect. Like, it was like they both have like a love for,
Connect.
helping different.
Let her talk. Captain
Sorry.
Cutoff. Stop.
Jesus Christ. Oh my
You should
God.
say it to him.
I'm giving him a look like, what the hell?
good.
But like, basically, they both connected on their love of service.
What were they serving?
Oh my god.
Countries?
You guys both suck.
Yeah, fuck
all I
them,
have
dude.
to say.
We're you know what it is?
I had a
you
great.
you're a hopeless romantic.
No,
Yes.
it's not even that. It's not even the fact that I'm a hopeless romantic. You just were able to see that beyond race and everything, they were still able to put each other first. Like Harry said something very, profound or anything like that. He basically was like, when I look at my kids and they ask me, what did I do when all of this stuff was happening to their mother? What could I say? That I didn't do anything? That I didn't, work on it, try to figure out how to make it better. I have to be about it instead of just talking about it. Really be about it. And when he said that, I was like, wow, now I respect y'all relationship so much more, because that's so true. Especially like if in an interracial relationship, if you feel like somebody is being put down on just because of who you love and who you are with, the only thing you can do is be supportive of that. And that's not being supportive behind closed doors. That means putting your family first, regardless of whomever feels any type of way. So that is why I like the documentary, because he basically was like, I had to take myself out of it, realize what they did to my mom, realize that even though this is my family and I love them and this is the life that I was blessed with, that it definitely is a curse. And I had to put my family first. Because, when you get married, now it's you and her. It's not really the whole family. It's about you and her. And when I look at my kids and I see all of the stuff that's been put out in the media about my wife, and my family didn't say anything about it, but to just say no comment, I got to give a comment.
Okay, cool. So my white king, I want you to talk to your. I want you to
He's
talk to
not
your
a white
son.
king.
I want you to talk. I want to Prince. Listen.
Go ahead. I can't believe you called him a white king.
No, I'm talking to my white king.
I'm gonna call Dr. Umar Johnson on you. I'm calling
He
Dr.
gonna be
Umar
like, look
Johnson.
at this. He gonna be like, look at her sideburns.
Yeah, please. He's gonna get
that's-
mad at
He
you.
gonna be like, that's why her edges is thick. He's like, come on.
Nah, your hair look good, girl.
So listen, he gonna be like, listen, white king. I will denounce.
My whole family.
I will denounce my
She'll
bitch
sell
ass
me.
ex-husband, my grown kids that have aged out. I will denounce them all. My mother, we don't speak that
Yeah.
much. I will. My sister,
Give me a couple
she
hundred
gay.
mil.
My brother, he's gay. Like I will denounce my dysfunctional family for you. You just come in and
Yeah.
we will have a blissful
Let's
love.
figure it out.
I feel like it would be more like a Titanic. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I can see us, but I won't
Yes.
let you be all cold like Rose did, because that bitch, she's so selfish. I will pull you up, and I will make you
Whole.
whole. Now you talk to your second wife, the black princess.
My third wife.
Third? Oh, is this your third wife? God
That
damn,
was
you
my
already,
third,
he
yeah,
on his
no.
second wife. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, no, here's what I want to say is if
You gotta look in her
if
eyes.
we ever go through this, just know I will sell out my whole family. No fucking problem. So we can make a slanted documentary so that everybody feels sorry for us and that we can act like we did nothing wrong and that we don't have to take any responsibility for anything. And we could do that. And I'm down for it. And just know I would do the same thing as Prince Harry. I just want everyone to know. I want everyone to know.
Okay, you gotta speak to your white king.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know about that. I'm sorry.
Okay, George, Charlie.
King George is third.
I don't even know.
I'm talking about the people she went to school with. Sorry, go ahead.
They're not my white king.
For a certain
to my
I wanna
white
talk.
to my white acquaintance, if we ever meet and fall in love under pure and genuineness, then I got to keep it real because I don't really feel like I would marry a white man. So if I do, just know he's that
Damn,
dude.
that's why I put you in those schools.
Because you wanted me to marry a white man. Why?
Okay, good.
trying to get you out of the
I think one of the most powerful
You could have went to
things.
community college, bitch. I'm still paying. Okay.
I could have went to community college.
You didn't even get that Joe Biden money back because
I did.
you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Little
How
do you
much?
know.
How much?
I don't really.
Because I paid out my pocket.
You didn't pay any of my FAFSA loans back. Because
Okay.
you don't have to because
Okay.
I submitted
FAFSA, I
the
think I did
Joe Biden stuff. But honestly, they put that on pause, so we better pray.
Okay, it's okay.
But
because
I mean,
my white king is
you
coming.
put it out there.
He's coming.
So
Go
I
ahead.
decided
Go ahead.
to, you
Go
know,
ahead. Go ahead.
basically whatever. But like I said,
Your
to
white acquaintance.
my white partner,
That don't
if
sound
we ever meet and our love is pure and genuine, then I would definitely just, you know, be with you, support you, love you, and all of that good stuff.
I don't buy it.
All of that good stuff. But at the end of the day, if you play around, and I meet a black king, these people suck, bro. That's all I have to say. 'Cause it is what it is. I have no comment. All I have to say is literally like, you know, I don't even really have a comment. They fucked me up. OD.
They fucked me.
They fucked me up. OD. I don't really have a comment or anything like that. But just know I'm not against anything or anything like that. It's just, you know, if I had to choose, everybody has a preference and all
ain't
of
got a
that.
preference,
I want a
that's
beautiful
fine.
black family.
Whatever
I
you
want chocolate babies.
Yeah, whatever you want, you can do.
That was a lot of stuff that I did. I should have asked questions first.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
What are you talking about? Let's have it. Let's put it out there.
No, let's talk about Whitney Williams.
No. Let's put that out there. What are you talking about? No. I'm on a roll now. What are you talking
No,
about?
I just assumed that like putting my children in a more diverse experience would have just affluent situation just would have just opened up the opportunities. That's it.
So an opportunity is marrying a white man?
No, just a rich one.
You can marry a rich black man.
Yeah,
Specifically.
that's what I said. Rich. I don't give a fuck what he look like.
I wouldn't marry
Talking about
anyone
the
that's
money.
broke.
Yeah.
Right, of course.
So what are you talking about? Why does it matter about race?
Okay, so cool.
We didn't go to
So I did a good job.
No.
We were joking. Golly.
No, I am joking too, but I'm just saying, like, I don't want you to feel like what you did was a waste.
No,
because
never.
it's not.
Never, darling. I didn't think that.
Okay, well,
I just want you to marry rich.
Yeah,
because I feel
you
like
don't gotta worry about that. I know what I need to do.
So the reason why, or you just be rich, because I just want my grandkids to not have
no worries.
Not financial.
You
worries.
guys are not listening because I like what I'm feeling is like you guys are saying, like, you know, that there's like a side, but it's like, no, it's just I have a preference, you know what I mean? Like, I would never marry someone that couldn't be financially stable for me and my family. Of course not.
Amen.
I understand that part. But I just think it's beautiful that at least I don't have race boundaries. It's just that when it comes to a preference, and I'm gonna be honest with you, the people that approach me, it's black people, like, you know.
Yeah, I feel like black people approach me too.
Like white men,
they
they approach me sometimes.
Let me just say this.
Okay.
Nobody approaches me. What the hell is going on? I am so lonely. I don't know what the fuck is happening.
No.
Let's just be honest.
This is
like,
coming to a dating.
why are y'all not trying to holler at the kid?
Yeah, what's up? What's good? What's good?
No, like
we don't want nobody over here
though?
that's not.
I'm not.
No, she's not. No, she's not. No, she's not.
Okay, well, then there's the
Period.
answer.
No, we don't do that.
What's out there? What does that even mean?
I
Put
don't
yourself
even
out
know,
there.
Man. I don't even know.
What does that mean? Put yourself out there.
Like,
You're gonna meet your person, and
Do you
when
put
you
yourself
meet
out
them,
there?
No.
That just means you hanging out?
No.
What does put yourself out there mean?
I mean, like, are you even looking for the type of guys that? Are you in the environments that you're looking for the type of guys that you? Because I heard you talking about this on a different podcast.
Because you know why I am.
What is an environment?
Because you got to be in a place. You can't go to the dime place looking for a quarter, right?
Period.
So that part.
That's true.
So, but no, because you know why? Because I'm always doing comedy.
Yeah.
There's never a time.
And it be broke dudes at the comedy bar.
Well, shit, to say the least.
There's never a time that I'm not doing comedy. And when I am doing comedy, I think that my content is more like so bold and like I don't think that people. There's never been a time that someone has come up to me with any substance after one of my comedy shows and said, "Hey, can I have your number? I think that you're a wonderful woman and I would like to take you to dinner." I've heard, "Yo, mom, Sam, hi, Miss Onika," you know, because they take my comedy
who you are,
as who I am, which is like, ooh, who I used to be, maybe.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not who I am at this present time.
Right.
That's
Like,
my
for real.
fear for this show.
What, that people gonna size you up?
Like, basically take whatever I say and think that is
but
who I
let people
am.
have their opinion.
Let them have their fantasy.
No. I'm gonna let you think whatever you want to think, but when it comes to terms of me like taking you serious and everything, I'm just gonna be a little bit guarded because you gotta know that this is a show, this is conversations, and this is our honest opinions about things that we've been through, want to go through, or, you know, just things in our future.
With a comedic spin. So
With
it
the
is funny. We're just joking.
Yeah,
a lot of times there is.
Yeah, but there's still truth behind the jokes. But
Not mine.
Yes, there is truth behind your jokes. Stop, don't even sit here and say that there's not truth behind your jokes.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, like, you know, I feel like all of us, well, you're married, so you're out of this equation. But I feel like you're going to find, I feel like, Mom, you're going to find someone that when you meet them, you're going to know he, him. And so that's it.
They,
like,
him, as much
no,
as
no,
him.
No, he, him.
So he's gonna be non-binary.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
I don't want no non-binary.
You guys don't take
motherfuckers.
nothing serious. I'm trying to be serious right now.
Non-binary motherfucker. I don't want a non, but you want a non.
Exactly.
Okay,
That's what I said.
maybe.
He'll be him, and it's,
They can be they,
and
though.
it's,
It's okay.
Yeah.
and
Because
it's
they
gonna
might have
be
more money. That's even more people.
It sounds like.
and it's gonna be someone that you're not gonna even have to question and like.
But
he's
when does it happen? This is taking
I
a long
don't
time.
know.
She's like,
I really don't know, but I just feel like when you meet the person, you're gonna know, and I feel like
Facts.
the same thing with me too. So,
But
you
you're a
know, just
hopeless
live your life.
romantic, Nia.
Yeah.
And you got
Stop
mad.
telling people my business.
You better stop cursing.
It's all right,
I told you
though.
that.
It's all right,
I
though.
already
It's a
told you
good
stop
thing.
cursing.
It's a
But
good thing.
the
I
hopeless
listen to you-
romantic is dope when you're in your 20s.
Yeah, I heard you talk about that.
She got mad time to be romantic.
Side of me,
But let me tell you something. If you come on this side of the age,
Yeah.
You gonna be like, you can't
when you come on
Yo.
this side of age where like you hopeless romantic, right? And then this is the age line, right?
Yeah.
And now I'm bitter.
Yeah, I'm pessimistic.
You're not bitter.
And death is right around the corner. It's a lot.
So when I heard that Harry and Meghan documentary, I was like, fuck them.
I'm weak. We got the bitters over here.
Yeah, thanks.
And we got the...
Yeah, you still because you still got hope.
I still have a halo over my head.
Because you still got Similac on your tongue. No, I breastfed you, so you got breast milk.
I don't know. I just feel like the best thing is just to be positive. I feel like I have a whole bunch of time
in
the
world.
About it.
We should maybe.
No, you cut me off 3 times today. You gonna have to wait. No, but you get what I'm saying. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm just coming from such like a different perspective. Like I just feel like there's so much time, so much hope.
So let me.
The best thing to do is just be positive.
Let me talk. I'm gonna come to you from the future.
Oh my God, you about to tell me my stuff.
That was her Kanye moment.
I am the future.
Okay,
I am the future.
Okay.
Most men during this time are cool with being alone. They have athlete's foot and diabetes. They don't have their side teeth, and they're mean as fuck. Their dicks don't work most of the time, and they're gonna blame it on you.
And they got hair pills,
and it's
still not working.
And they take pills, and it still don't really be working. And they want you to do things like if you're a pornographic stripper, but.
And the 401k's down 20% this year.
Right,
So
and they don't really got no real money. Yeah. So I'm just telling you what happens. Yeah. And they sitting here, and you know what they doing? They sitting on the couch with their belly like really big, and they're jerking off, but it's small. It's like it's like this. It's like it might be half girth, but it's short.
Short kings. She described her the perfect short king for no one.
That is what.
Is there really no hope?
That's what.
Because I'm like, what the hell?
Let me tell you.
Welcome to the future.
Let me tell you the future. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you who wins. Hoes every time.
Facts.
They always won. They always will win. And the more hopeless, romantic you are, the worse you. I'm telling you, my friends, and y'all know who y'all are, that were hoes.
Put the names out like you do for Ania.
I'm not going to do it.
Exactly.
Because we go to church together. And I don't want nobody to get kicked out of church because they child the offerings a little off, after the pandemic.
Deacon said, wait a second.
So, hoes. Uh-huh. Amazing. Amazing lives now.
So... The lesson is to be a hoe.
The lesson is to take matters into your own hand.
Find a rich man.
And do not wait for it to come upon you. You seek it out like you would a job.
Boom. That's good.
In the arms of an angel.
That's the episode this week.
So listen, guys, we forgot to talk about something, and we feel like it's really important.
Had to turn the camera back on for this one.
Camera back on Britney Griner. So what do you guys think about her coming home? What do you guys think about the trade deal? What do you guys think about Joe
we
Biden?
Talk about this like it's the NBA.
Joe Biden humping her family member. Did you see her?
That's her girlfriend.
Yeah.
No, her wife. Sorry.
So listen,
that was mad aggressive, wasn't it?
He was real close.
Like how when a black lady have on a dress in the church, he was like this.
Buddy was like trying to sniff her.
No, she was looking nice.
It's a very weird type.
Why your president front hug Britney Griner's
was he
wife?
trying? He was trying to put the.
He was trying to put a little thing on it. He didn't forget where to put it. I see that. He got dementia ass. He didn't forget where to put it. So this is the thing, right? What do you think about it? What do you think about Britney coming home? I mean, welcome home, Britney Griner.
Well, I'm so glad she's home, especially before Christmas. 9 years is a lot to just get sentenced. Like,
she didn't do that. She did less than a year.
But she was sentenced to 9 years, and she would have still had to do those 9 years if the trade wasn't done.
For a vape pen.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Russia knew what they was doing. They was like, "Oh, you want her back?"
Yeah, they played us, son.
Now we want one of our top arms dealer to come back home.
The merchant of fucking death is what they call us, man. And we're like, no problem.
Crazy. That was not a fair trade, personally.
But
I don't think it was fair.
Well, Russia's not playing fair.
No.
Right?
Of course not.
But the other piece is, and a lot of Americans don't really travel outside of America, and they don't realize how grimy the world is.
Yes.
And how they view us.
It doesn't even matter how they view us. I'm not saying that. That's not my point. My point is, it's so grimy around the world. When I was in Dubai, the ruler of Dubai, his island is shaped like a revolver cocked right?
Yeah.
So it's really some gangster shit going on around the world, right?
Yeah.
So America does need to be harder. That's why I understand why Republicans be like, you gotta be rough, because the world stage is not a game.
It's
right?
not nice either. This shit ain't nice.
So it's never gonna be a fair trade. It's not the NBA, and it damn sure not gonna be a fair trade if you trading WNBA players.
Yeah.
We must them.
You already fucked.
The reason why she gotta go there, the reason why she had to go there is because they don't pay WNBA players any real money, so they gotta get 2 jobs. They gotta work 2 jobs, so they work out of other countries in order to so that they can have some sustainability, which sucks.
And they get paid more when they work overseas,
which sucks,
than here,
which sucks because you don't value women. So that's why we have.
Hold on. Who don't value women?
and
America
the NBA.
Americans.
America.
Y'all don't go to the games. That's the problem. Ain't nobody going to no WNBA games
because they don't dunk though.
That's true. But
the thing is, they don't
Start
dunk because they're not allowed to dunk.
They're not allowed to dunk.
No,
yeah, they're allowed to dunk.
No, because Lisa Leslie. I remember when Lisa Leslie dunked, and it was a whole big thing. No.
Trust me.
They're allowed now. But before, when Lisa Leslie dunked, that's why she got so famous or whatever, because she was the first lady to dunk in the WNBA.
Yeah, so okay. So
maybe the first one that could.
I'm going to tell you, if you're in the NBA, WNBA, you know how to dunk. Why would you not know how to dunk? You're a whole basketball player.
Whoa, now y'all crazy. Not very few women can dunk. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way.
Today. So sexist right now. You seem mad sexist right now.
You don't even know.
You sound mad sexist.
I'm being honest. I'm not going to act like
Lisa Leslie will cross you up.
Probably.
Exactly.
But I'm not going to say no.
Bird.
But you get what I'm saying?
I'm old. That's how that
Mom, you could have said LeBron.
Larry Bird now. She might fuck Larry Bird up right now, actually.
No, when I looked at him, I saw Larry Bird. That's the only white player I know. Okay, no man. Listen, that's not Russian. Okay, what do you think about Britney Griner coming home? What's your take on it, Patriot?
Yeah, I'm telling you right, it's a terrible fucking deal. If they graded this trade, it's a D+ trade for us. It's tough, but at the end of the day, they did it because they know Russia's smart as fuck, man. Russia's smart as fuck.
No, they just gangster.
No, they gangster,
not
but they're
smart. No, but
they're smart too, because they go, what is they know that there's a whole woke movement type thing going on out here where we're trying to do stuff just because. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't have. We should. If there's an American overseas, we should bring him back home, no matter what we got to do. But my point being that they know that this was going to be create waves of media and all this shit around this, and we were gonna and they could get whatever they want out of it. So even though it wasn't a fair trade,
they know that we're bleeding heart liberals for the most part, right? And I get it, but the thing about it is, black ladies, you saw Trevor Noah shout us out. That means we're on blast right now. Everybody knows that Shonda Rhimes making mad money. They thought that Oprah was an anomaly. It's not. It's Issa Rae. We got Yvonne Orji. We got all the black ladies doing all the amazing things, right?
What's her name? We forgetting her, and I really want to shout her out.
For Janelle James.
Janelle James,
the writer from Abbott Elementary.
Yeah, I forgot her name.
Okay, and Viola and all the things, right? Okay, so black ladies, this is what I'm telling you.
Oh, Quinta.
Yes.
Quinta.
Yeah, shout out to Quinta.
Large?
Please.
Oh, you got money.
I'll be honest with you, I don't even know.
You need to shout out. She's a comedian. Okay. So listen. So Larry Wilbur, whatever. Anyway, I'll tell you about later. Okay. So listen, black ladies.
This espresso just hit her.
Come here, black ladies. Come here. This is what I'm saying to you, right? Now you know the whole world is watching us at this point, right? And so I know y'all like to. Did you fart?
No.
Okay, sorry.
What is wrong with you?
You want somebody to fart so bad.
She be hearing shit today.
No, my jeans with the leather couch.
Okay. Black ladies, listen, right? I know y'all like to stop. I know y'all like to, the whole world is looking at us, right? They're like, oh my God, they said that we was magic, and now people think that our vagina has sprinkles and vibranium.
Because it does.
Right? Not mine. But okay. But
mine does.
Mine is like snow cop matte when actually I didn't even know. I don't even have gray hair on my head, but whatever. So listen, okay. Don't go to these countries with your vape pen. Don't go to these countries slipping. Don't get caught riding dirty in these countries, because now we are what white men were. So if they take us, they can kidnap us. You see, they're not bringing our girls home, right? Because they're taking our melanin. But bigger than that, right? Bigger than that. If you go to these places and you have vape pens, you have weed and all that stuff, they're taking your ass. But you're not Britney Griner.
Mm-hmm.
You went to Tulum trying to do some bullshit with your friends. You are not coming home. Do not go to Dubai because
not for you.
Black ladies are going to Dubai.
This
I have
struggle
no
is
idea.
not for you.
You do not want this kind of smoke. Y'all in the Maldives so y'all can make a TikTok. Don't do it because you're not coming home.
Mm-hmm.
That was the one. You know you have a one and done like Obama. One and done. That's what we are. Don't do it.
He had 2 rounds, but yeah.
I just mean another black president.
You don't think it's gonna be another one? I hope so. I think the liquor's in the system because you just put the whole
most controversial topic and then goes, all right, we done.
That's how I go.
I'm just glad that she's home before the holidays. Yeah, because I know that was really, really hard on her wife.
Yeah, I mean,
okay, that's it. I said what I said. It's night. Bye.